Now more than ever, we have an opportunity to be a positive force in the world, to help heal the divide, to treat each other and ourselves with respect. But with so many tools out there, from meditation to physical training, proper nutrition, therapy, and so many others, we all need a little help navigating all the options. Join us as we share in-depth information, insights, and thought-provoking discussions that will help answer your questions about how to stay calm, cool, and connected during these times. Welcome to Calm, Cool, and Connected, your guidebook to peace of mind. Hello, and welcome to Calm, Cool, and Connected. I'm your host, Dr. Elizabeth Fedrick. Seasonal affective disorder, also known as SAD or the seasonal blues, the winter blues, is a type of depression that ebbs and flows based on the season. This disorder is very common in the winter months, partly because of it being much darker, much colder, which often equates to less sunlight, less activity, less of your normal routine. Other possible reasons for this type of depression also include the stressors of the holidays, which often create financial strains, pressures on people's time. People during this time often say that they're just so busy and even overwhelmed. Also, the increased exposure to extended family and social gatherings during that time can create anxiety and stress that really can also contribute to some of these depressive symptoms. If you wonder if you fall into this category, some symptoms to consider would be feeling listless or sad, down most of the day, and nearly every day during this time. Also losing interest in activities you once enjoyed, having low energy, feeling sluggish, fatigued, having problems sleeping too much, experiencing carbohydrate cravings, so overeating and weight gain is really common, and having difficulty concentrating, focus, staying involved, or keeping your attention sustained throughout an activity. Some other symptoms also include feeling hopeless, helpless, worthless, or guilty, and even having thoughts about not wanting to live. These are really serious symptoms and should not be dismissed just because they happen during this time of year. The symptoms are still serious and still need to be addressed. Some effective ways to manage seasonal affective disorder include talking to people that you trust. And so if these are symptoms that come up for you and you're maybe even anticipating it, which creates some anxiety, talk to somebody about it. Talk to somebody who's safe, a loved one, somebody who can provide you the support, the validation, really the empathy that you need to get through it. Also, try to spend more time in the sun throughout the day. So try as hard as you can to stay active, taking a walk around the block, or when you're at work, using your lunch break to just take a quick stroll. Getting the sunlight and the vitamin D that comes from that can be a really beneficial thing to do during this time. And also the physical activity creates the endorphins and the serotonin that you need in order to keep your brain happy and active in that way. Find some winter activities that you enjoy. So find some things that you like doing during that time of year. Stay social with the people you enjoy being around. And seeking help from a medical professional is always a good idea when you're experiencing these type of symptoms and you're not really sure exactly how to manage them or where they're coming from. Getting a medical evaluation and ruling out any potential medical concerns can be really helpful and beneficial. Also, ensuring that you're setting boundaries with loved ones and family members and social gatherings and those type of events during this time can be helpful to help you to not get so overwhelmed during this time and make sure you're getting the sleep and the rest that you need. Also, keep in mind that it's never too early to seek help from a mental health professional. This is a very common disorder that impacts close to millions of people a year, and a lot of people don't even realize that they're dealing with it. So if these symptoms are coming up for you, seek help, talk to somebody about it, find out what's going on, allow somebody to provide you some reassurance and some support around you're going to be okay, and here's some ways that we can work on managing it. SAD is much more common in people with major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder, people who deal with symptoms of anxiety and depression throughout the year. This is going to be something that is going to be a lot more likely to take place. So that's something to be aware of as well. Ensure that you are seeking help, that you're getting the support that you need, that you're not minimizing or dismissing these symptoms. They're a real thing, and it's important that you take care of you, especially during this time. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Calm, Cool, and Connected. Please make sure to find us on Facebook and Instagram, and also make sure to rate and subscribe to our podcast so that others can discover our content as well. Thank you again for joining us on this episode of Calm, Cool, and Connected.